Hey guys, it's me, the Bricks and Mandalore, back with another video. Today we'll be looking at this Avatar The Last Airbender mock. And for your information, this does not take place during the show. This is meant to be during the 100-year war that takes place before the show. This mock is not that large. It is on a simple 1 grey base plate and contains Fire Nation soldiers, waterbenders and earthbenders, as you can see. First important section of the mock is this waterbender child blasting the Fire Nation soldier with a stream of water, probably from a nearby water source or perhaps a sort of satchel with a water bottle in or a canteen. So what I've done is I've used the blue gem pieces to show like water splashes coming off. Then one of the, I believe that's a superhero sort of splash piece. And then it sort of goes into this darker blue as it gets towards him with a cone and a disc piece going into studs as they get closest to him. So these soldiers are all custom, and he's holding a trans orange fire piece. And obviously you can see more of them throughout the mock. This next section of the mock is probably the main part, where it has the Earthbender who's here, who you can see here in the cape, lifting up these rocks out the ground ready to throw them at the Fire Nation soldier. So as you can see, there are sort of impacts on the ground where the rocks have been lifted from, and I've used the DC minifigure series trans clear pieces to lift up the rock at an angle, and this one still has not been lifted out of the ground. This next bit is quite small. It is simply a waterbender who is essentially walking on water. He's using a jet stream to hold himself up in the air, and he has these pieces here, the action pieces, to show that he is bending the water towards the Fire Nation soldier. The general terrain of the mock is green plates with leaf pieces on the ground, along with these sort of classic bush pieces and the occasional rock piece and bamboo piece. The mock also contains these classic tree pieces in the original green, like here, and the sort of more modern green here, which matches the colour of the mock in general. Look at the minifigures. So, the first minifigure is this adult waterbender, which you can see here. His torso is from young Boba Fett, and his hair is from Star-Lord's figure, along with a lot of Chris Pratt's other characters, and obviously he's got other places that the hair mould is from. It's a pretty unique hair mould, and it's very useful for things like this. The face print is quite a common one. It was used a lot in the past decade. And these sort of superhero blast pieces are from a variety of places. I believe this one is used a lot in the Harry Potter action scenes. So Grindelwald's Escape, I believe that I got that from, and this is from one of the Avengers Infinity War sets. And the legs are just the medium azure full legs. The next waterbender figure is essentially the same, but with short legs and a different face print. That's actually a custom face print on a Lego head. So it's basically just the young Boba Fett figure with a slight difference, as these torsos really match up with the waterbender colours you see on the show. Now this is the Earthbender figure. It has what I believe is a Han Solo face print and a Luke Skywalker torso and legs, with this old Kingdoms cowl piece and a classic brown cape. And if you guys do want to see a tutorial on how to make these figures and sort of where to get the parts from, that'll come in more handy with the Fire Nation soldiers as they're the more complicated ones. So yeah, moving on. This second Fire Nation soldier is the more complex of the two, as it is pretty customised. So first off, this helmet was used a lot for the sort of orc and skeleton soldiers in the Kingdoms and Castles line. The sort of shoulder pads and the sort of whole chest piece was used from a Chima figure, along with the torso print underneath. And the arms were taken from another figure, and it's got plain black legs. And obviously if you want a tutorial, as I said, leave it in the comments down below. And it is a classic Clone Wars clone face. To finish off this video, I'm going to be talking about the show Avatar: The Last Airbender. So Avatar was one of my favourite shows when I was little. I would watch it at my friend's house all the time, and that's why I built this mock. I know it's not my typical style. I normally do a lot of military stuff and Star Wars stuff. But I mean, as it's now being placed on Netflix, you guys can all go check it out. And if it's not for you, then you may as well have skipped this video. But I will be having one of my more regular style Star Wars hauls, because obviously we've just passed the 1st of August, which is obviously the day the Star Wars sets were dropped, in the UK at least. And I've obviously got like 501st battle packs and stuff like that to show you. And if you want to see a review of them, leave a comment down below. And as I said, if you want to see the custom figures, also leave a comment. In terms of building Gallipoli series, that will obviously be continuing. I still have to get some more parts to continue it, but it has expanded, just so you know. However, if you do want to see more Avatar mocks, please leave the comments in the comments section, as it really helps out the channel if you give me some suggestions of what to build. Obviously I probably won't be building like scenes from the show that contain the characters like Aang, Sokka, Toph, all that, because the figures are incredibly expensive from the original wave of Avatar sets, and I really hope they renew them, because I mean it's done amazing on Netflix, so you never know. Lego might want to remake some of the sets to make them look a bit better and redo some of the figures. But other than that, I have nothing to say. Leave your suggestions down below, subscribe and like the video for more great content. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.